Welcome to this ClickLearn demo. My name is Lars and I'm the training manager of ClickLearn. I'd like to take you through all the nice features of ClickLearn. I'd like to show you what ClickLearn can do for the end user. So now I'm going to show you the result seen from the end user side. Here I've created a learning portal, just an example of a learning portal. And there are of course some business areas in here, and I'd like to go into accounts payable and see what do I have here. I only have one recording here, but never mind that. I'd like to show you what this recording can hold. And here I'd like to remind you the only thing that I've done in order to achieve this is simply to go through the process in the system, record this with ClickLearn, and once I have this recorded, I'll simply just click on produce. The first thing I'm looking at here is the HTML file of the written documentation. ClickLearn has cropped each and every image for me, put in all the highlighted areas, and put in all the sentences for me. I haven't done anything else to achieve this. The HTML file I'm looking at right now is part of the written documentation. ClickLearn also creates this as a PDF, as a Word document, and as PowerPoint slides as well. I'm going to click into the PowerPoints just to show you this. And there we go. In the PowerPoint slides, I'll have the full images, not the cropped images. I'll have the same highlighted areas in each image and also the same text beneath each of the slides. So these can be used in cases where I need to blow this up on the big screen, an example for classroom training. Without me doing anything else, I'll also have 3 different levels of video: the show me and the try me and the test me. These are all HTML format. Let's have a look at the show me first. Everything is auto-narrated, everything is subtitled, everything is perfectly aligned, no fumbling around with the mouse whatsoever.
Objective. Use the guide to validate a vendor's information. Click on the navigation button. Click on the navigation module link Accounts Payable. Click on the navigation item link All Vendors. Click on the link in the grid cell, Vendor Account on any row. Click on the field Vendor Account.
So that was the show me video. In the try me, I'm able to walk through the process myself. So the try me is a simulation where I need to interact. The same process, but for me it might be easier to learn by actually going through the process. So let's have a look at the try me. Starting it up.
Objective. Use the guide to validate a vendor's information. Click on the navigation button.
So now I need to interact with the simulation in order to progress through this process.
Click on the navigation module link Accounts Payable.
The try me can be compared to a sandbox system, but instead of me needing to set up the system for my end users and set up data, maintain data in the system and so on, I can simply just provide my end users with this try me video. They can walk through the try me video as many times as they like, 24/7, and wherever they might need to be learning. We all learn differently. Some learn best by going through the written documentation, some learn best by watching a video, and some learn best by trying the process out themselves. However I want to learn, once I'm done and think I am able to go through a process, I can use the test me to test my abilities. The test me is a simulation tool, like the try me, but this time it will not show me where to do the actions. So now I need to remember where to do the actions.
Objective.
I'll still get the conceptual information.
Use the guide to validate a vendor's information. Click on the navigation button.
So now I need to remember where to do the actions.
Click on the navigation module link Accounts Payable.
In some cases I might not be able to remember, so if I'm starting to click around and don't remember where this is, it will still show me this. So in cases where I don't remember the process fully, maybe complex processes, I'll be able to get the help I need during this test me anyway. This might actually be one of the best ways to be learning, going through the test me, getting correction, and in that way also learning. I'm just going to take this the rest of the way through the process so you can see the end result.
Click on the link in the grid cell, vendor account on any row. Click on the field vendor account. Click on the link. Click on the button, Finance and Operations.
Here you see at the end I will get the result of how well I did or how well I performed through this test me, and through the detailed evaluation I might decide to go back and learn a little bit more, or maybe I'm ready to go into the real live system. Without me doing anything else, ClickLearn also creates the ClickLearn Assist. The ClickLearn Assist will be able to guide me through the process and I'll be able to complete my task. Here you see the ClickLearn Assist starting up. Once I progress through my process, the ClickLearn Assist will progress with me. So that's all ClickLearn creates with just a single click. Let me show you how easy it is to create all the content using ClickLearn. So now I'll show this scene from the author side. First of all, I need to create a new recording. I need to give it a name. Now ClickLearn is starting up the recorder, and in just a moment I'll have a toolbar in the right part of the screen. In this toolbar I can choose what I want to do. In my case I want to record a full process, so I'm setting it to automatic, and then simply just click on the red button and then the recorder starts. Now you see a green rectangle appearing on my screen. This green rectangle is showing me that it knows exactly where I am in the system. It's also showing me, if you see the top right corner, it has the Finance Operations logo. Here I can see that ClickLearn is using the Finance Operations connector. ClickLearn will go across applications if I need to record other applications as well. So I'm going to go through some navigation. Simply just waiting for the green rectangle every time, that's all I need to do. And of course, if I need to enter information somewhere, I can also do that during my recording. Right now I have the steps I wanted to record, so I'm going to stop the recording. That will take me back into the toolbar and I can continue recording more steps if necessary. Right now I'm just going to stop the recording and show you the result as well. Here you see the process I just went through. Everything has been captured for me. ClickLearn has created all the sentences for me. It's cropped all the images for me, perfectly the size that I wanted, and put in all the highlighted areas. That ClickLearn does throughout my full process. Apart from that, you can see over here, ClickLearn has created the Show Me, the Try Me, the Test Me video, the Word, the PDF, and the PowerPoint, and the ClickLearn Assist. Everything is ready. That's all I need to do to get all that content. That's how easy you can create documentation with ClickLearn. I would like to show you how to do some simple editing in ClickLearn. So this is the ClickLearn editor, and as you see, ClickLearn has captured all the steps I just previously have recorded, but I might also need to add some information into my recording as well. Some conceptual information, some do's and don'ts, stuff like that. So the first thing I would like to do here is to add a section. So I'm going to add a section up here in the beginning. I'm going to give it a name. and save this. The section will be added in my structure, so over here you see my recording file. That's where it's added as well. If we look at the rest of the screen, we can see that it has been added in a preview as well. So instantly I'll get all the changes I do in my recording file into the preview. All the changes I do will be reflected into all the content that ClickLearn produces. Let me add a little bit more here. So I'd like to add some information as well, so I'll add that in what we call a text block. Like that. Save the changes. My text block will be added both in the structure you see over here, but also in my preview. Now I've added some information into my recording, and I would actually like to just add one little section in here, creating some logic in my recording. So, one more section. Like that. This will not only create logic in my written documentation, it will also create some logic in the video and the ClickLearn Assist as well. I only need to do my changes in one place, but I would like to preview this as well. So in the video editor, I will see that it's going to be creating a preview for me again, and I'll have that preview both in the show me, try me, and test me. So all the changes, as I said, that I do in my source file will be applied into the preview as well. Let's have a look at the video.
Click on the navigation button. Click on the navigation module link accounts payable.
I have the sound coming in there.
Click on the navigation item link.
In this little pop-up, I have the chapters available as well, so this will also ease up the navigation for the end users. I can easily jump back and forth between the chapters. There's also a preview of the ClickLearn Assist, if I go into the Assist editor, and of course I can do separate changes for the ClickLearn Assist and for the video part if I need to do that. But basically I just need to do all my changes in the written editor. So as you see, I'll also see the objective and the text I added in here. I can go through all the steps and see exactly what the ClickLearn Assist will be appearing as through the process. So in this way, I can easily add conceptual information into my recordings. I can add do's and don'ts and stuff like that. Very easy to work with, very easy to edit my documentation. Anything that I apply into my recording file will be added to any of the produced content. Once I have my recordings ready, I'll be able to add all my recordings into a learning portal. This structure I'd like to show you how to build here. Right now, I have an empty structure. I can easily drag and drop any of my basic components into that structure and define them with the specific names that I want. The first one I'm going to call sales. I'm going to change the icon for this as well. I want this icon to be green. Let's add another section in there as well. This one could be for the HR department. I might also want to create a segmentation that will ensure that only the HR department will be looking into this content. So in the advanced mode, I can create my own segmentation. and save this. So for this section in my learning portal, I would like to have this only available for HR. Save that. Down here, I see all the recordings I've created for now, and I can add any of those into any of my sections. Simply by dragging and dropping my recordings into each section. In this way, I can easily build up the learning portal that I want, and at any point in time, I can of course add more content to this. Let's have a preview of what I just created here. So this is the learning portal I just built. I have two different sections in here. Let's go into the HR and look at the recording I just put in here. Here you can see in this learning portal, they will have access to all the different content that I just have added into my recording. They can see any of the changes, they can see any of the conceptual information I added in there, and they have access to the HTML file, show me, try me, test me, Word, PDF, and PowerPoint, and the ClickLearn Assist directly from in here. Now I just showed you the structure of a learning portal and how easy it is to build. Once I've created my structure for the learning portal, I'm ready to produce and publish the content. That's what I'd like to show you now. The first thing I need to decide is how I want to deploy my content, and I'm going to stick to the Content Cloud. Then I need to select the languages I have for my learning portal. I need to decide if I want to track how my end users are using the content. And I also need to decide who should have access to what. That can be defined in the Content Cloud Access. Now everything has been produced in the cloud. This means that you don't need to worry about if you have a slow PC in terms of producing, because everything will be controlled by the cloud. Once everything has been produced, I need to publish the content as well. This is also done with a single click, and now I have everything I need. Because I created this learning portal with a segmentation, I have two different hyperlinks that I can share with my end users. One of them for all the users, and one of them for those who are just having access to the HR part. I can copy any of these URLs. Here you see the result I just created. I can share this link with my end users as a hyperlink, either through an intranet site or some kind of homepage. Very easy to share. That's how easy you can produce and publish the content you've created with ClickLearn. With ClickLearn, you can easily create all the content in multiple languages. Let me show you how to select other languages for my learning portal. In this screen, I can add any languages I need. I'm going to add German. And I'm going to add Spanish. As you see here, the list is very long, and you can basically select any language that you need. So now I've added both German and Spanish to the languages that I need, and in my case, I only have the user interface represented for the English and the German language. So for the Spanish part, I might need to be representing the English language as well. So I'm going to change this, select the English, and now I have the settings as I need them in my language settings. Having the right language settings in ClickLearn will enable me to analyze my project and see exactly what I need to do. In the localization, I can see I haven't run the analyzer yet. Let me show you how that works. I'm going to run the analyzer, And now ClickLearn will analyze the full project in terms of which languages I need to do some more work on. As you see here, everything is ready for the English part. I do have some tasks for the German and for the Spanish part I need to complete. As I see up here, I need some translations and I need some replays. So replaying the content will have ClickLearn replay my processes for me on top of the other language user interface, and in that way have my recording updated with those languages as well. I can go further on into my tasks, and through the collaboration tool, I'll be able to assign tasks to other team members. That's how easy I can set the languages for my project, and that's how easy I can analyze what needs to be done. Thank you for watching.